Hello and welcome to a slightly longer video for this A900. So it's a Nikon Coolpix compact camera, super zoom class, so 35 times optical zoom, so it's got a lovely long barrel on it, and I'm just going to go around it, put a bit more meat on the bones as it were for description purposes, if you're looking at this on my page on eBay. Yes. Right, so for starters then, probably about the thickest, heaviest quality cable I've seen in terms of a USB connector. That will then plug into the bottom of this USB power brick, which comes with both the UK and shaving type adapters that you can interchange if you're traveling. But generally you would just use a 5-volt charger, and you could carry around a power brick, a power bank, and charge it from that as well. Saves buying expensive batteries. It's quite a handy tip, that is. A pretty good condition owner's manual, and I'll tell you what, I'm just going to get this out of the way a second so that we can have a better look at the camera. So the camera itself is in very good condition. I think the pictures on the eBay listing should show it in all its full order. Typical screen, which basically will mark up because they're acrylic and they're quite soft, but let's just zoom it out a moment. It auto focuses and it fires up very quickly indeed. That's basically closed and off, so the lens retracts and the hood concertina's over the lens to protect it. But listen to this, watch this, look. I mean, how quick is that? 2 seconds to turn on and take a photograph. Very fast reacting. Just what you want, really. The screen articulates down and up, so that's very handy for when you want to shoot video. Now this does shoot 4K, as it says on the front. 35 times optical zoom, Coolpix 4K. The lens itself is 3.4 at its widest, which isn't too bad for a super zoom class camera. Up to 6.9 at its furthest zoom, and I've done some macro work with it. It absolutely gets right on top of the subject. So if you point it practically right on top of something, let's just show you this. We can get this sorted out. Probably won't. My camera won't focus on this now, but if I present that right up close to the plant there, you can see that that's focused, and it's only millimeters from the end of the lens, so the focus at macro is excellent. This handy tripod excuse me, has legs that move out and then have rubber feet on the bottom, so you can plonk it on a desk excuse me, and pop it down and hope for good stability. They've mounted the tripod mount, which is a steel metal mount, right in the corner, so that's dead handy if you want to take the SD card out. Let's just point it there, and look, we can still access the SD card, and you will need one of these. This one doesn't come with it, so it's a full-size SD card, takes SDXCs. That's the battery pack. It's the original Nikon battery pack. Whilst we're in the area, Nikon battery pack with a hologram on it, and that just pops in there, and you can close the door up and battery door seals up perfectly. There, our camera's auto shut off because I've been playing with the battery. But if we pop it there, we can see then that the battery door is fully accessible, which is really good. Then if we articulate the camera, say to this setting here, and screw that up tight, and put the camera on, we can use this camera in full trigger mode, so that's arm's length without having to articulate your wrist around, so that's dead handy. And you can also obviously point it at yourself as well and do your selfie work, so it's a vlogger's delight really, in a way, for selfies and vlogging. Let's just pull this camera out to the widest. That's it. Okay, so very easy to use. Menus, scenes, all the usual items that you want. That's your mode dial, works perfectly. The flash is like a toaster eject type thing. It pings out very quickly, and like so, and you just push it down, and there's another wheel here which I assume you can assign to various settings like the f-stop or aperture, exposure compensation, that sort of thing, and a dedicated record button to be able to just press the button and record very quickly. So if we pop the screen up, point that at me, you can see me, hello, recording you doing this. God, this must be getting boring. If you're interested in this camera, do give me a call. Well, just press the buy it now button, I suppose. NFC as well, Wi-Fi up to the Nikon mobile phone app, and away you go from there. So anyway, thanks for watching, and I think you'll agree that's all in tip-top condition lens wise. There we go. Thank you. Bye bye.